Hi, welcome to our website. In this video, I show you how I created the Nest and Temple product range, how to use it, what the benefits are. So let's get into it. Share my story about my product range that I created 18 months ago. So how did it come about? So being at the spa for the past 7 years, chatting to a lot of women and a lot of men and having some great conversations, it made me sort of feel that there was a lot of us that were feeling the same way. And some of those feelings were, trouble sleeping, feeling a little bit anxious and overwhelmed at times, finding it hard to concentrate, and just finding it hard to find a little bit of positivity. And you know what, that's okay, because you're not alone. There are so many people that I speak to, including myself, I felt those feelings. So I thought to myself, I went home one day, I was like, what can I do, what can I do? I had the kitchen bench laid out and I started pairing up essential oils that blended nicely together. And then I thought, when we feel these feelings, like anxiety or we can't sleep, one of the things we don't tend to do is something really simple, and that's breathe. And then I thought to myself, how do I get these essential oils into a product that we can use and smell and make us feel good and help us with those feelings, which is where the Nest and Temple smelling salts came into it. So I made 4 varieties and they are actually cured with Himalayan salt. So if I start with the first one, it's number 1, which is relaxation. All those sort of beautiful essential oils that help you relax. So all you need to do is shake and take a few deep breaths. And automatically I'm feeling the vapor of the essential oils going through my nasal passage, but it's helping me calm down. So this is my little spa in a jar, I call them. So yeah, that smells really good. So they last for 6 months and they're just convenient. You can keep them in your handbag, keep them beside your bed, keep them in your purse. If you're going to an event and you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed or you're in a situation, you just take them, have a few deep breaths, and you might find a little bit of the residue of the oil on your nose, which is just beautiful. Number 2 is the sleep. So we all know sometimes sleeping isn't always easy if you've got a racy mind, you're thinking about things. So this is also really nice too, just to take a few deep breaths and create a really nice little ritual for yourself. Have your shower and, put your moisturisers on and then have these beside your bed and take a few deep breaths, and you will find that it will calm your mind down. And that's got your lavender and your chamomile and just beautiful. Invigorate, I must admit this is one of my favourite ones. I get a lot of feedback on this one from my clients. This one here has got a hint of menthol salts in them, which is going to give you the awakening. So have that beside your computer, have it if you're studying, feeling like you can't concentrate, take a few deep breaths, and that's a real bang, it's a real great pick-me-up. Positivity, this is one of my little favourites too. I spent a lot of time on this because I thought, what are the blends and the essential oils that you think it's the feel goods. When I think of that, I think of citrus, I think of limes, I think of something that's going to be fresh, it's awakening. So this is my little favourite, and that's the positivity. So the 4 salts that we've got, and I absolutely love them, and they'll last for 6 months. So that's our little Nest and Temple smelling salts range. And then it comes down to my body butters. Now it's funny, because my mum had always told me to, keep yourself hydrated, but not just your face. Usually we stop here, but also your neck, your décolletage, your elbows and your knees. It's really important to keep yourself hydrated. So when I was picking the body butter base, I was looking for something that wasn't too greasy, that wasn't a lotion, that was a really rich sort of butter, paraben free. And then I started to again blend the essential oils into it and having the 3 varieties. So the number 1 is the Also Subtle, and this is when you want to have a moisturiser but not overpower your perfumes, which is really lovely. And then number 2 is your geranium and citrus. So again, that's really citrusy and fresh. And I've often worn it and people have said, what perfume are you wearing? But it's just the body butters, because it's that beautiful all over scent that lingers all day. Number 3, which is the Sleepy Me, is also one of my favourites and part of my ritual that I do. So I'll get out the shower of an evening, put my my Sleepy Me, which has got your lavender and the chamomile also in there, and I rub a little bit on my belly, and that's quite calming, and on my décolletage, so I can smell that when I'm going to bed, and they're just beautiful. So just amazing. So absolutely love it. Keep yourselves well. And thanks for hearing my story, and private message me, love to hear your feedback, and thank you so much for your support so far. Thank you. Hi, thanks for watching, and I hope you found out a little bit more about Nest and Temple product range and the passion that I have behind the brand. I would absolutely love to hear from you, so message me directly on hello@nestandtemple.com.au or private message me. I'd love to hear from you, and thanks for watching.